Well, hello everybody out there in Atlanta. It's Chris from HLegacy.com with another exciting episode of Topher's Vlog. We're back out at Universal Orlando Resort today for another night of Halloween Horror Nights 30. I was here yesterday. I didn't do a whole lot of vlogging. I did a lot of experimenting with my camera, things that I have not tried. My other camera, my Ruby, my other camera, things that I have not tried that I did try yesterday. So we'll see how that stuff turns out. But we are here. The threat of rain looms extra large over tonight's festivities. I think it might rain. I'm not quite sure about the crowds. The crowds have been pretty consistent over the 3 days that I've been here. Yesterday was the first day that they allowed team members in. Was not considered a sold out night, but the wait times were pretty much the same that we saw last week. Nothing went over about a 70-minute wait. Everything was pretty much even keel, averaging about 45 minutes to 50 minutes for every house. So we will see how tonight goes. We have a fresh new mask that is Thunder. Thunder has begun, so it's going to be a very interesting night here. It might be another early night here at Halloween Horror Nights 30. We'll see how it goes. But let's not waste any more time. Let's have some fun. Stage room so far today does not look as busy as it was yesterday. It is officially 5 o'clock, so not too bad so far, but we'll see how this goes during the day. Of course, tonight is also the opening nights for Hallow Scream in Orlando and Busch Gardens, so we'll see Busch Gardens in Tampa, I should say, and SeaWorld here in Orlando. So we'll see how much that drains out the crowds tonight. I do know a lot of people who are there, but we'll see. Interesting to note that the couple of set pieces for Seek and Destroy here that are come out with the forklifts here, the one stage they pull out by hand. The stage that's at the end of the street, like right here, they literally pull it out by hand, but the other ones are on this thing, as we all know. But I just find it funny that one little stage, they just drag it out. The rain has pretty much slowed down. It's a whole lot cooler out here, I can tell you that. But and the crowds are kind of low. I don't know, if maybe a combination of the rain scaring people away, as well as the openings of Hallow Scream and excuse me, I gotta get used to saying Hallow Scream SeaWorld and also Hallow Scream Busch Gardens have both opened tonight. So I don't know, maybe it might be a lighter Friday than I anticipated. It is not a quote-unquote sold out night, so we'll see. Of course, there's always people waiting at the gate. I did see a lot more people waiting at the gate earlier when I walked in. Usually, you know, you see the first couple of stragglers at the gate. Today there were quite a few more than I usually see waiting that early. I got here about 4:30. I was a little bit late today myself, but it is what it is. But they have switched over to the Seek and Destroy soundtrack over there. So currently 5:30. Gonna be an interesting night. So outside of Sand Scream today, which is supposed to include Texas Chainsaw, but Texas Chainsaw is closed, people are lined up for Icons, and the Bride of Frankenstein Lives was a 5-minute wait. Sorry, I didn't pull out my camera. So those are your wait times. Now, Icons still says closed, but people are lined up in front of Icons. So I don't know what's going on over there. So it's supposed to be Texas Chainsaw. Everyone seems confused. So I don't know what's going on right now. But Bride of Frankenstein, 5-minute, Bride of Frankenstein Lives, 5-minute wait time outside of Sand Scream. So pretty par for the course, except for how it has been. Except for Texas Chainsaw says closed. I don't know what's going on, but people get to do Icons apparently, so that's good. Texas Chainsaw has now officially opened their line, and it is a 20-minute wait. So might be a little dead today. Maybe the rain, like I said, scared off some people. Hallow Screams are opening, so who knows? What was Icons? Did we check Icons? See if they have a wait time on their thing yet. It still says closed, but they were letting people in line, so who knows. But Texas Chainsaw 20-minute wait outside of Stay and Scream. Bride of Frankenstein Lives, 5-minute wait outside of Stay and Scream. Should point out that yesterday the Stay and Scream wait times outside of Stay and Scream were longer than what they were today and what they were last week. So I mentioned earlier that yesterday was the first day that team members were allowed in. They are allowed in today and tomorrow as well. So, you know, yesterday I expected the crowds, the first team member day, to be a little bit more than what they were last week and on Friday of last week and Saturday. But it is what it is. So maybe everybody got in their fix yesterday. All the team members got in their fixes yesterday. Who knows? But so far, very, very quiet outside of Stay and Scream today. Very, very quiet. So we'll see how the crowds are outside the gate. All the Seek and Destroy guys are out. All came out in a line. It's quite entertaining. It's one of my favorite guys. This guy right here. It's how I felt for the last 2 years. So the gates are officially open for tonight. People pouring in. Texas Chainsaw was still at a 15-minute wait. People pouring in, people coming out of the houses already. Started to downpour, and they pulled. I don't think I've ever seen scare actors run so quickly. They pulled them all inside. It's gonna be a wet, rainy night, guys. I think we're almost there, guys. Still a little drizzly. And we got some blue sky smiling upon us here. Alright, I think it's good enough to start walking. Still no actors back out in lights, camera, action, but at least the rain has stopped. Now it's just kind of muggy. Nice little sunset over here, though. Looking at the Mel's Drive-In. Excuse me. Curse my... I'm so not used to Horror Nights still. Such a long time off. Mel's Die-In. Right there, folks. Nice little sunset back there. So the scare actors from Garwood Forest are making their way out to Garwood Forest, so they're coming back out now. We'll come back through here when it's a little bit darker, but should be noted that it has rained, so characters that are normally on stilts do not have stilts on because of the rain. So the goal for today is to try to hit at least 2 houses. I want to do Wicked Growth because I only did it on the opening night. I want to get to it again. Maybe Carrie. The wait times are still really low, so we might be able to do more than 2 houses today. We'll see, but right now the goal is to get into Wicked Growth. I'm waiting for it to get a little bit darker outside because of my eyes. I want my eyes to be adjusted to it. So that's kind of where we're at. We're still kind of waiting for the light to die down. Right now the wait time for Wicked Growth is 15 minutes, so hopefully by the time it does get a little bit darker, the wait time isn't severe, but it is what it is. Wait times are still pretty reasonable. The 2 longest wait times are Beetlejuice and Hill House. Beetlejuice has a 45-minute wait. Or excuse me, Hill House has a 45-minute wait, and Beetlejuice has a 50-minute wait. So those are kind of the houses at the moment, as it is. No surprise because they're both IPs, so it is what it is. But that's the goal. Anyway, let's move on.
Here opens the door.
Here we are in the darkness. So we just got out of Wicked Growth. We did Wicked Growth during the media rip tour. The one biggest complaint that everybody had was that they did not take us through the pumpkin tunnel. We actually went around the back of the pumpkin tunnel. So this is actually the first time that I saw that entrance and walked through that entrance. Still a great house. There was stuff that was on this time that was not working when we did it on Friday, such as the effects on the bridge, for example. I had no idea that was even in there. Still, great house, very good house. So next up, I may wait for Scary. I haven't made an official decision that I might wait for Scary. It's only a 25-minute wait, so we'll see. Like before, we'll go wherever the wind takes us. I need to find some light. Alright, so we just got out of Scary, Horror in the Heartland. I did do it. Wait time said it was 30 minutes. I only waited about maybe 7 minutes for it. So far, crowds are not that bad, but it is what it is. We're slowly working our way up to the front. We're going to walk through Crypt TV in a moment. We'll shoot some footage in there, and then we'll go up at the front and see where we're at. Yeah, so let's continue on. spooky vibes. Through Garwood Forest. Got the stilts back on. Alright, so we went ahead and we did Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That was about a 40, it said 40 minutes, we only waited about 35 minutes for it, so it's not too bad. Icons is now up to a 70-minute wait, Tooth Fairy is at 25, Brian Frankenstein Lives also at 25. I'm not quite sure how many more houses we're going to do tonight. Quick aside, I really like the creepy blue lighting on Optimus. Very cool. I think Carnage Factory starts in a couple of minutes, so maybe we'll hop in, see Carnage Factory, and get the hell out of here for the night. We'll be back tomorrow. Spooky. Nobody's waiting over here, so it's about 9:40. Carnage Factory starts in 20 minutes. Nobody's over here. So.
small rural Texas community of Newbury this morning.
And the panic on your face. This factory is all fun and games to extract the fear within. And now that you're all good and scared, the real carnage will begin!
Thank you for joining us. Now, get out.
Alright, so we finished Marathon of Mayhem Carnage Factory, first time I had seen it. That's a review. It was good. I think I prefer the original Marathon of Mayhem, but it was cool seeing the icons and Jack and everybody infused in the show, so that's good. But I think we're gonna head out. Case Files on Earth says the wait time is about 25 minutes. I'll decide when I get up there if I'm gonna jump in line. If not, I'll see you in the belly of Blue 2. There is Eddie and his crew. back on stilts, so that's good. No more threat of rain. Case files up to a 45-minute wait. I think I'm gonna walk through 30 years and get out of here. So I got all the way to my my house, showered, all that stuff, and I forgot to record an outro when I got to Bluetooth, like I promised in the video. So that's it. Today's Horror Nights adventure has come to a close. I may or may not be out tomorrow. I really haven't decided yet, but regardless, that we probably will be back out next week at some point. So it is what it is. But yeah, so we had fun. I did 3 houses tonight. I did Texas Chainsaw. I did Wicked Growth, and I did Welcome to Scary, Horror in the Heartland. All 3 houses I enjoyed very much. Wicked Growth is a house that I wanted to do again after last week. Didn't get a chance to do it on Saturday or yesterday, so that was fun. Like I said, a lot of stuff was on that was not on when we did the RIP tour. And also when we did the RIP tour, they took us in the back and not through the pumpkin tunnel. So it was, you know, the tunnel stuff, the tunnel facade, as it were. So that was cool. It's cool to see all that stuff. But and I like Scary. Scary's cool. And I'm one of the few people I think this year that actually like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre house. So it is what it is. That's my cat. She's very confused. She's we're all not used to this anymore, having taken 2 years off, but it is what it is. So anyway, as usual, everybody, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys next time.